And you'll see that I have a lot more stuff than I thought I did. And I only had a 2-bedroom home at the other place. And this place is packed. And I really haven't got any more stuff than I had before, other than I keep finding new things. Most of the pictures in here are family pictures of my mom's side and my dad's side. This picture of the wrestler is my grandfather. He was up for the World Championship in 1933. He was also the first Masked Marvel, and you'll see a picture of him in his Masked Marvel outfit. Wow. Now when we get back further in the museum. And that's my grandmother to the side of him. And then there's pictures of both of them when they were real little in the bottom picture. And this is my mother and father. My father just passed away on the 29th of September, and my mother passed away on the 22nd, on December 26th in 2007. And this chair here, and this chair, and the love seat, and then this chair here, and then there's another one around the corner belonged to Hiram Wells, the first governor of Utah, and it's from 1885. I found this at the DI, and I don't know, I paid, I think it was $3 or $4 for the painting. And this Utah history book, there's the painting.
So that's the original?
It's the original. Wow. From 1934.
Who was it that painted that?
It says right there. I can't remember.
Martin Farron or
Farrer.
Farrer? Like
No.
1834?
No, 1934. So,
cool.
I taught art and drama, and I've done a few art pieces, and this is one of the paintings that I did. I did a special on J. Bracken Lee, which won Best Documentary for 1989 and also nominated for an Emmy, and then 2 other shows that I did. And then I was in Footloose and helped her write part of the script.
Oh, really?
You were in. I was going to ask you. I see the cover here.
Yeah.
So you were in Footloose.
Yeah, you see me throughout the film. Herbert Ross, the director, says, since you're going to be writing wild lines in the movie, I want you to be an extra in it. I wasn't part of the union, and that's how they were able to justify paying me. And this is my display of Butch and the Gang and Matt Warner. Matt Warner was an outlaw for 20 years, served 3.5 years in prison in the old Sugar House prison, and then later became deputy sheriff and justice of peace of Carbon County, Utah. And this is his deputy sheriff's badge, and some barbed wire that Butch and his younger brother Dan put around their parents' house when Butch was 16 and his brother was 15. There's Butch Cassidy is to the right in this oval frame, and he's with Brigham Hamilton. Brigham Hamilton was a friend of his in Carbon County, and they used to go out and raise a little bit of hell in Carbon County. Butch would bring a box of groceries to the family, Brigham Hamilton, and they'd take off and they'd go drinking and carousing around. This coffee can was found by my raccoon 7 miles east of Height, and in the coffee can was the 2 bars of Crystal White soap, the 3 studio pictures of the man, woman, and the child. Inside was the $5 bill with Andrew Jackson's picture, the V nickels and the Indian head pennies.
You say it was near height,
Uh-huh.
and your raccoon found it?
Yeah, well, I was trying to get her to go out to go use the bathroom. And there was a little crawl space, like a little cave, and she crawled in there, and I went in to get her thinking that there was a coyote or some kind of an animal in there, and she had her arms around that coffee can and wasn't going to let go of it. I couldn't get her ever to use the bathroom outside. She would only use the bathroom on a newspaper in a little container. And you'll see the raccoon here in just
So
a
was he
second.
able to identify who the pictures were
No,
of?
no, they were taken up in Logan.
Huh?
So probably an old prospector or something. And soap was a luxury
Oh.
of having. And here's my raccoon. Her name was Etta Jane Place. And we ordered her after for a movie, and I named her after Butch Cassidy's girlfriend. Etta Jane Place. Etta was not Sundance's girlfriend. It was Butch's.
When you said you ordered her after,
From a game farm.
so she came to be a prop in the movie?
Oh, we were going to do the movie, and the movie was canceled. And they says, Steve, she's yours. And so I had her for 4.5 years. She did Kentucky Fried Chicken ads, and when she got through eating Kentucky Fried Chicken ads, there was no bones, no nothing left. And you'll see her with the Kentucky Fried Chicken, and then I had a dog that I had for 15 3/4 years, and she's the one that found the coffee can. I have. Everything that I write about, I have to have a connection to. I don't just decide that I'm going to write on a particular subject. I have to have some connection of either knowing somebody that was involved in it, or have spent so much time doing research that I have become part of it. I have the French coverlet that Lincoln had in his carriage the night he was assassinated. It was taken out of the carriage, covered Lincoln in the theater, because there wasn't too much heat in the theater when Lincoln was assassinated, and covered him. When they carried him across the street to the Peterson house, he had it on him. It has blood stains, iodine stains, candle wax, and mustard plaster. There it is on the bed after Lincoln's body was removed. And then a wanted poster of Lincoln, and then a studio card that John Wilkes Booth has autographed.
How did you end up with that stuff?
I got the French coverlet from Herbert Arbach collection. It was donated to me in 1993. And we're in the process of, well, I mentioned to you that we had tried to get the history detectives to authenticate it. This is Houdini's coat from 1909. It has 17 secret pockets and some of Houdini's locks. And this is Fred Astaire's bow ties. And this is Clark Gable's coat from Gone with the Wind, where he says, "Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn." And originally, I paid, I think it was around $800 for this coat. And at one time it was valued at $7,000. Now it's valued between $150,000 and $350,000. Some of Clark Gable's tobacco. Normally they made 2 costumes for every scene for a major star, in case if something happened to it. But this, they only made 1. And it's the most famous scene. This was used in another scene of Gone with the Wind, of Clark Gable's. And when Gone with the Wind first came out, Shredded Wheat came out with replica Confederate money. This is a replica $10 bill, and this is the real Confederate.